What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of my Fallout Shelter series on iOS. I'm Nick, and another weird thing has happened. So I recorded this whole video, and it was really, really good. It was probably the best one of this series so far. I mean, this video looked and recorded just perfectly. I mean, the commentary was on point, and my explanations were on point. And then I went back and found out that none of the audio actually collected. I just got the video, but I wanted to show you guys, we opened 16 packages here. We open up handies, we open up lunchboxes, we open up pets, we get all kinds of stuff in this episode. But for some reason, none of the audio came through. I got a little bit sick over the weekend, so if I sound a little bit nasally, it's because, it's because the stuff is in my nose and it's gross and it affects the way that I sound. But this episode is about the crafting update. There was a new release to Fallout Shelter. They added a couple of things. That first thing that I showed you was a room you can build new weapons in, and then I showed you the room you could build armor in, and then what I'm showing you right now is this salon, which is a barbershop where you can actually change the facial expressions of people. You can change their hairs. You can give them little colors and stuff like that. You can give them beards and wrinkles and all sorts of other cool things. So this is the crafting update. Really, really cool stuff. Big update to Fallout. Actually made the game really interesting to me again. Check out Fancy Bae. This is what I did to her after she came through and visited me in the salon. She got this cool purple hair. She's got some face stuff. Look how pumped up she is. I mean, she's got the Bitter Cup outfit on. She's got that really heavy weaponry on. She's protecting our vault. I got some people out in the wasteland right now, and what you can see that I'm showing you right now is they have been collecting junk. So junk in this game, there's basically two tiers of junk. You can get blueprints for weapons and armor, or you can get three tiers of junk. You can get rare, common, and of course legendary junk. And that junk is used not to put in your trunk, but to make weapons and armor. And so there's lots of different junk. Your inventory can stack full of junk very, very quickly if you're not careful, but the purpose of the junk is to allow you to use the crafting rooms, and what you can see here is in my inventory, I've got lots and lots of junk. I've been sending people out into the wasteland to collect stuff for me, and what they've been able to do is come back and make some specialty items, none of which I think are actually in my inventory right now. I think all the special legendary items, in some cases crafting only items, which is indicated by a little crafting only symbol, have come out, and they've actually been applied to people in the ecosystem. But you see there the tactical junk jet. That's a powerful weapon. That's something that is crafting only. It's something that you can't pick up in a lunchbox. You can't get it off a raider. You can't find it in the wasteland. You gotta use the crafting update. It's a pretty valuable thing. I accidentally almost sold it there, but I think it'd probably be worth about 500 because it is a legendary tier item. So anyways, right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, hey, we've got some common housekeeping items that we got to take care of before we get into the actual unboxing, because you got to do the housekeeping. But what we got going on here is there's a few people in my barracks, and this is where I like to store people after they've completely maxed out or if they're in between training gigs. We got Veronique Frosts, and she is going to be given a fancy outfit, and the tactical junk jet, we're going to equip her with, I think, the Scottish Fold here, which will give her 8% XP boost so that you can hit that 50 mark really quickly. And we're going to send her out into the wasteland, gear her up with 25 Stimpaks and probably about 10 Rataways so that she can make it out into the wasteland and take care of business. Oh, we got a rat roach infestation. These things have gotten a little bit harder in the last couple of games as I've played them, especially when you accidentally have a level 1 person. What I've found the technique to do is to find a room that's got lots of 50s in and just move them into that room as quickly as humanly possible. And you see right there, it clears them out very, very fast. Picking up on some junk, let's check out what's going on in the crafting rooms. We got a guided Fat Man going on, and then we're building up some power armor in the other room. You'll see that there's actually a special attribute assigned to each of the rooms, and I think this is the point that I realized that this process could be going a lot faster if there were other people in the room. Maybe I don't realize it quite yet, but I eventually realize it, and I load those rooms up with people who are very high in those special attributes. But without further ado, let's get to the unboxings. And I think what we're going to do is actually start off with unboxing some Mr. Handies so we can get those out of the way. I got lots of Mr. Handies. What are we going to get? Oh my goodness. It is a Mr. Handy. Yes. That's all that ever comes in those boxes. There's never any surprise, special, extra thing. You just keep getting the Mr. Handies, even though they do the flashy, legendary item designation on the cards with the colors and the sounds and everything else, even though you can't even hear the sounds because the sound was lost and none of the sound from my phone came through. Oh my gosh, it was a complete disaster. I gotta figure out how to record this in a way that makes it a lot easier for you guys to get the sound and for me to be able to record it properly. We'll figure this out. So the problem that I'm facing here is I got a lot of Mr. Handies already. You can see you can only have one Mr. Handy per floor. And I don't really have that many floors left who have a bunch of like manufacturing type rooms on them. So I'm going to put it on the floor that has people on it that need protecting. They can collect the stim packs. But the main point that I'm having here is that every floor that has people on it should have Mr. Handies roaming around because some of the rooms I keep understaffed because I don't need as many resources. I'd rather have those people out in the wasteland collecting stuff. So I keep Mr. Handy on there in order to protect the fine citizens of my vault. So, going back to the unboxing, let's open the pet crate next. Let's see what we got. We got a little kitty cat. Little kitty cat, and Mr. Kitty Cat is a new type of cat, Cookie, negative 25% crafting time. So that means that if I assign that cat to a room that is currently crafting, it will reduce the number of days required to craft. And that's the thing about the crafting rooms. They actually take up a lot of time. So if you have only one guy in there, you can see it's already reduced by 25%. And like I said before, at this point, I really don't have anyone assigned in here yet that will speed up my crafting time. But you can see I figure it out soon enough. Oh, what if I got more people into that room? I drop somebody down. I check this guy out. He's not a strength guy. Do I figure out that I need to put him in a officer fatigue yet? I probably haven't figured it out. Oh, I did figure it out. That's why I'm putting Timothy Jones into what I'm going to put him in. What am I going to put him in? Sports outfit. Yep, because the power armor does require people to have buffs in the strength category. So I'm going to give strength boosting outfits to the two dudes who are down there at some point in the future, if not right now. But I think it is now time to open up some lunch boxes. We got 23 lunch boxes. We're going to be opening 13 of them today. And then in the next episode, we'll have the last 10 to open. So opening up number 23, let's see what we get. Flipping that first card. Here we go. Let's hope for some legendary loots. Putting my finger on the bar. What do we got? 100 caps. What do we got? Crappy rifle. Oh, we're getting legendary duct tape. Yes. Oh, here's the cool thing. So in these new packs, you get legendary loot. You can get rare loot in the form of junk. You can also get cool stuff like a new dweller. And that dweller comes with a legendary outfit. And he's going to come with a legendary gun, and he's going to help us accomplish a legendary aspect of the game. So starting off right off the bat with a dweller and some legendary junk. Very cool stuff. Here we go. Legendary trifold flag. This is actually a really hard piece of junk to get. I've been struggling lately in playing the game and trying to get more of those trifold flags because it's required to make some of the better guns. And finished out the pack with some crappy guns. What do we got in the next box? Open her up. Starting off right at the bat with some legendary junk. More duct tape. Got some caps. Combat armor. rataways, and a plasma pistol. Not bad, not bad. That's actually a useful piece of weaponry. We'll keep that in our inventory for when we get new people. Opening up a new one, we got some caps, a globe, water, nutty nightwear, very sexy, and sushi. All right, so that's a new pet. Negative 26% training time. This will help my guys train up even faster than before. I'm going to go and probably put that on somebody right away, somebody who needs a lot of training and is looking for a little bit of a time boost. This person looks like a good candidate, and you can see it's already reduced her training time. Only 10 hours left, just 10 hours before she is done training. Let's check out the front of the vault and see if dude has arrived. Yes, we have our new superb droid. Oh my god, look at that huge gun. She's barely holding that thing up. But Lucas Sims from the Fallout 4 game has arrived with his sheriff's duster and his infiltrator gun. And I'm going to go and put him into the strength room. Yep, looks like he needs to build up some strength. So we're going to get all of his specials up. We're going to give him level 50 at some point. He comes in with 38 levels, which is just really, really powerful. That Sheriff's Duster is cool. It's got P2 and Endurance 5 boosts, which is really unusual to get plus 7 boosts total. It makes him a really powerful character, and I think that we will do some great things with him down the line. P5 Endurance, or P2 and Endurance 5, just in the Wasteland is just going to be so powerful. It's going to be really, really great. So let's get back to opening up some more of these lunchboxes. Lunchbox number 1, opening right off the bat with some Uruguay hide. Get some caps in there, get some lab coats, food, and Tammy Payne. I think we already have a copy of Tammy Payne. She's hanging out. I think she's the one who got the sushi cat in the luck room. So we're gonna open up another one, clear away some rat away, burn our bad luck right off the top. This is probably more junk. Military circuit board is actually very useful to have for some of the more advanced weapons. Once again, cool looking thing there. Kathleen Lewis got some new dwellers. And, ooh, another pet. Boxer, not the highest levels of XP, but it's always great to get pets because we got 25 people out in the wilderness, out in the wasteland, doing their thing. Opening right off the bat with some junk. These pack openings are so much more exciting since this new crafting update because they have these cool new stuffs, the cool new legendary loots. You just get more of those legendary cards. It's very exciting. And another legendary Heavy Merc-Gear. This stuff is baller. P2, Agility 5, Luck 2. Lots of really good stuff. Plus 7 hit points overall. The best that you can get in this game is plus 8 overall. Things like the Minuteman outfit, Piper's uniform, stuff like that. Very rare to get. Very high level of legendariness. Opening up another one right away. Got yourself a pistol. Got some caps, a microscope, and a surgeon outfit. Got plenty of those. Let's keep moving on with another lunchbox. Opening her up, and we got some food. We got some advanced radiation suit. That's something we got a lot of. A legendary junk, I'm going to guess. More hide. Some caps, and another legendary bit in here. Ooh, a mystery handy. That's actually really, really nice to get. Even though we have a bunch of them, it's a cool thing to find in a lunchbox because you feel like you get double your value since those things would cost about the same as lunchbox anyways. So, opening up the next lunchbox, we've been having a great pack opening here. Starting off with the shuffle, getting some caps, leather armor, we're going fast with some food, and the legendary item in here, Expert Lab Core, boom! Plus 7 intelligence. Now that is very cool to get. That is some super powerful equipment up in there. Let's keep running through these. Counting down the clock to 10, opening up number 13, starting off with some caps, got a double-barreled shotgun in there, some rataways, get a teddy bear piece of junk, and a hardened sniper rifle. Not bad, not bad. That's actually useful. We can sell it for 100. And let's keep going, opening up one more pack in here, rusty plasma rifle. That's really, really good stuff. Got some legendary chemistry flask, caps in there, rataways, and another rusty sniper rifle. I will take it. Let us open up our last lunchbox. Fingers crossed for some more legendary items. Got some caps in here. Got some wonder clues. Stim pack, useful stuff. Wasteland medic, we can probably sell that. And the very last thing in here is caps. So we end on kind of a sour note. Oh, caps. What are you going to do? And as soon as we close things, we got a raider coming in, which I can very easily handle with the dudes who are up front. They will dismantle these guys. But one of the nice things about the crafting update is the raiders no longer just carry goods. Sometimes they carry blueprints to special items that you can only get from crafting and only get from raiders specifically. So these raiders might come in with some cool blueprints for gear or weapons that we can then craft up nicely in our room down below. We're going to wait for them to bust in. I'm going to take a sip of water. That's refreshing. And you'll see, like, these guys never make it past the vault entrance because my Fancy Bay and Russell Brooks in there are just so OP with their Fat Man gun and their Vengeance gun. Let's heal them up. And there you go. Yeah, let's knock those guys out. Let's see what they came along with. Enhanced sawed-off shotgun. Yeah, we can go ahead and just sell that right off the bat. You can see I've got over 1 million caps. The problem with having over 1 million caps is the actual cap limit is 999. 999,999. Excuse me. That's the cap limit. And if you can see that there's more caps, it's not because there's hacks. I'm not haxing. The reason why the cap limit is higher is because I earned some caps in lunchboxes. And the game is very kind to extend beyond the cap limit when you get caps in packs because they don't want to feel like you lost out in getting that card in the caps. And you can see, I mean, I'm going to spend them at some point. I'm not going to really need them. I got to be really careful in here when I'm managing my inventory. I've got some pretty rare and interesting stuff like legendary stuff, and there's some random, normal stuff that's mixed in there. But I want to clear that out. But you got to be careful that you don't accidentally sell the legendary items that are in there. So I think I'm just doing a little bit more housekeeping here now that the pack opening is finished. I got Tharmeen Jones into the new expert level of the intelligence outfit, laboratory coat, which has a +7 intelligence boost for her special stats. We'll see if that makes her any more productive. Got a couple people lined up, 2 ladies out front that I'm going to bring in to begin the cycle of training. And of course there is another Mr. Handy out there. And Mr. Handy has got to be waiting for his chance to come in and finally do the Mr. Handy duties, whatever those are. Cleaning, and what does Mr. Handy do? I mean, he's the Cogsgrove character from Fallout 4, so he talks to you and stuff and tells you when your baby's crying and probably does diapers and other random crap like that. But yeah, so the other nice thing about this episode is I didn't have to cut at any point because I was very intelligent in turning off notifications before I started actually recording. And I think what I realized here is that the 3rd floor doesn't have a Mr. Handy, so why not? There's a couple people out there. You can collect some food. In the meantime, keep those food levels up to speed. And last minute collections. I think that this is it for the episode. So if you did enjoy this and you want to see more Fallout 4 Shelter videos, please leave a like rating, leave a comment down below, subscribe for more of this kind of stuff. Let me know what you want to see. I'm Nick, and this has been Fallout Shelter. I will check you guys later. Peace out.